Akim, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, honors and salutations to you brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity, and you brothers of the confusion of faces doing the work in truth and sincerity. This is basically a quick lesson concerning the word simplicity that I wanted to go into, and it is found in Proverbs, the first chapter, and the 22nd verse. And it says, How long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Basically, the word simplicity, that's what I wanted to deal with because of what it says. Is simplicity, pathaya. And when you read the definition of simplicity, pathaya, it says simple, foolish, simplicity. Here it is. Simplicity, naivete, adjective, simple, foolish, and open-minded. And that's the word that I wanted to deal with, open-minded. Now, when you look at the word for open-minded, let's see. I'm going to go on to the online dictionary or dictionary.com and look for open-minded. Open-minded. Having or showing a mind receptive to new ideas or arguments. Unprejudiced, unbigoted, impartial. First recorded in 1820. Well, basically, approachable, impartial, observant. These are related words. Approachable, impartial, observant, tolerant, broad-minded, interested, perspective, persuadable, unbiased, understanding, acceptant, acceptive, swayable. Those are all words related to open-minded, but basically the adjective having or showing a mind receptive to new ideas or arguments, or unprejudiced, unbigoted. That's simplicity. And in this world, in Esau's kingdom, what do they push the most? An open-minded person. A person that's unprejudiced, unbigoted, or impartial. Or a person having or showing a mind receptive to new ideas or arguments. And that's why the Lord told us not to be that way. He said, how long will you simple ones love simplicity? How long will you love to be open-minded, having or showing a mind receptive to new ideas or arguments? So if you're like that, for instance, God loves everybody, then the Lord is calling you simple, because that's a simple way of doing things. Now, going back to the scriptures, basically, Proverbs 1 and 22. There you go. How long will ye simple ones love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? So if you're open-minded, then you're simple. Let's go to Matthew the 6th chapter and the 22nd verse. And it says, well, I'll start at 21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. And let's deal with that. If thy eye be single, in other words, you have to be one-track mind, man. Or what would they call it? They call it a closed-minded. Because if your eye is single or your eye is on one track, then you're closed-minded. So let's see what the dictionary has to say about that. Let's see. Closed-minded. Closed-minded. Having a mind firmly receptive to new ideas or arguments, or firmly unreceptive to new ideas or arguments. It's hard to argue with, much less convince a closed-minded person. And that's what the Lord said to be. Closed-minded, molded after open-minded. Open-minded is receptive. A closed-minded person is unreceptive. In other words, to be in this truth, you have to be closed-minded. There are no other arguments that you accept. It's all the scripture. It's all about the scriptures, and it's all about what Yahweh Shai said, which it says he's coming for Israel. He's not coming for everybody else. So you Christians you value yourselves as open-minded people. And Lord willing, I'm gonna go out to a church on Sunday and actually ask these people, would you consider yourself open-minded or closed-minded? You know, because if you're open-minded, then you're receptive to new ideas and thoughts. And that means you're simple. And you know, Jake, the majority of Jake is just some simple people, some simple-minded people. The Lord said, have your eye single, or have your mind single. Yet people want to be open-minded, you know, or receptive to new ideas. That's why when Esau pushed this pantheism shit, then you Jakes out there, you Christian Jakes are with it, you know, because you open-minded. You're receptive to these new ideas and new thoughts. But Yahweh Shai said, no, don't be that way. And that's why the majority of you Jakes are simple. You Christians, I mean, we keep saying that Christianity is already dead. If you're still in Christianity, most likely you ain't going to come out of it and you're going to get that mark of the beast and die. Why? Because you're open-minded. Oh, it's just new technology. The mark of the beast is slavery anyway, because you'll believe anything, you know. Well, the simple will believe anything. Why? Because they're open-minded. Their mind is open to new ideas and change. And the Lord is calling you simple. And the Lord said, be single-minded or single-eyed or closed-minded. So I just wanted to point that out. And that's where I'm going to end this at. I think the point has gotten across. So until the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the hopeful elect.